distinguished guests, Professor Pamela Lim, colleagues and friends, and welcome to the Technology and World Change Summit 2010. It seems like just a few weeks ago when we embarked on our journey in technology and world change. Yet, here we are at the end of our course, and I'm sure you'll agree with me that we all have learned much. We witnessed how technology has changed and continues to change the lives of people and society. We studied the processes by which technology and the modern society have co-evolved, especially how the past provides insights on potential changes in the future. We studied specific examples of technological innovation and how they have been created, refined, and implemented by entrepreneurs, larger corporations, and industrial systems. Most importantly, through the innovative and intuitive pedagogy made possible by Professor Pamela Lim, we learn to think critically in a broad-based, interdisciplinary manner and to analyze matters of potential ambiguity and uncertainty. Alright, without further ado, let me introduce you to the Technology and World Change Summit 2010. Firstly, the flow of events for today. We have three distinguished panelists with us today. Mr. Kalyan Takru, co-founder of iTwin, Ms. Janice Leong, General Manager, National Computing Systems, and Mr. Ryan Lee, who will be coming later. He's the co-founder of XMI Private Limited. Firstly, we would like to welcome Mr. Kalyan Takru, co-founder of iTwin, to speak to us today. Firstly, before we begin, brought to you by Group 2, Team 1, we have a short video clip of Mr. Takru.
Research as a planning officer. Before that, I was doing my master's in computer engineering at MTU, and now I'm about to start iTwin. This is a prototype of iTwin. It consists of two parts, which we call twins, because they're exactly the same. So it's very simple. You put this in your computer, and I put this in my computer, and then as long as both the computers are connected to the internet, I can access your files, and you can access my files. iTwin comprises two founders, Lux and myself. Lux had a problem where he wanted to carry confidential data with him, but he didn't want to put it on a flash drive, because if he lost it, he would expose his data. So he came to me one day and said, what do you think of this idea? You put one side in my computer, and put the other side in any other computer, and then you can access the computer over the internet. So I thought it was a pretty good idea. So he said, let's work together on it. And that's when we started working on iTwin in 2008, March, and we've been very lucky along the way. And recently we have raised venture capital and are about to form our own company and start with our own office and launch iTwin globally, we are hoping in August 2010.
Mr. Takru graduated from NTU with a Master's in Computer Engineering and is currently working as a research officer at the Institute for Infocom Research, A*STAR, in which he founded iTwin. Additionally, this innovation was recently selected for TechCrunch 50th Conference 2009 at San Francisco, California, to compete with more than 1,000 investors from Silicon Valley. Right, as you have seen from the video, we all know that the world is changing, but how can we contribute and create our own legacy? Today, Mr. Takru will attempt to widen our knowledge of the entrepreneur world as he discusses technology and society, business and economics. And he challenges us to create the future that we prefer. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Takru.